Hi everyone, welcome to Scrap Backwards with Scrappy Kathy and Scrappy Adam, and this is the Scrappy Kathy side of the equation, and I'm scrapping with my April kit, and this is the main sticker sheet, and you can see I've used probably half of it, and I have all my other sticker sheets here. I'm using a plain white background. I have die cut some banners from one of the pattern papers. Remember, there was a pattern paper that had 4 6x6s on the back of it. Let me see if I can find. This is what it looked like all over on one 12x12 side, and the other side had 4 6x6s, and I cut banners out of 3 of those, and I saved this because I love that dotted pattern. And I have in reserve a collection kit that has similar patterns and colors to my main sticker sheet. This is Cartabella Summer Lovin', and this is Simple Stories Sunkissed. And I thought if I'm building my clusters and I ran out of things in the right color or the right shape, I could draw on this. So that's kind of cheating, but it's me going backwards. It's how I roll. So the design I'm going to use is a really simple sketch with 3 banners and 3 photos and a couple of clusters. And so I'm going to try to stick with that. My 3 photos are 3 kind of scenery type photos taken by James and Katie in Puerto Rico. And there's some beautiful photographs. They really are. This one's not quite sunset, but they're walking down where they're going to stand and watch the sunset. And this one is through the town of Old San Juan, where there are lots of shops and restaurants and cafes. And this is Katie actually walking out in the circle. This is near where they went snorkeling with the turtles. So that's going to be my strip. I'm going to pull all my sticker sheets off and see where we can go from here. I have this ready in case I want to use some of the flowers that are clear stickers. I'll mount them on the white and then fussy cut them. So we'll see how that works. I thought, since my clusters are going to be here and here, I thought I'd use the I think they're going to go like that. I thought I'd use the red in the middle, in other words. The bicycles, since that's kind of a busy pattern, and the others are not quite as busy. So that's kind of how that's going to lay out. I'm doing this just to get an idea of the spacing. It needs to go a little bit, but not quite, left of that seam, and then there to leave a little bit of space. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is a strip of foam kind of down the middle, and then it'll be easy to tuck those banners there. I'm going to really try to use lots of stickers from my sticker sheets. Okay, that's about centered both ways. I'm going to put foam on the banner end, just so they'll have some dimension. And do the same for these. It would have been nice to do that ahead of time, but I'm kind of rushing through a few videos today, and not okay, I'll do that like that, and then that gives me this center space. That looks okay. I'll kind of get that just so that the stitching doesn't show. Well, let me do this one first, and then I'll center that one. Okay. And there. I intend for this one to be relatively simple and quick. I don't plan to get fancy, and for the most part, I made my paper selections obviously before the video, but I shouldn't have too much trouble picking embellishments. And like I said, I have my backup collection there. Okay, so if I wanted to start, for example, with one of these flowers, if I put that one right there, that probably would work okay. And if I put this one right here, that would be okay. And then these others, I can maybe place like that, and then I can put things kind of underneath there. I'm kind of risking a little bit here to the same here. Okay, so that has my florals in place. Now let's look for some other things. I'm going to use the little hamburger stand, which has some cute little windows, and there's a hot dog stand. I'm going to use those in my clusters because they're walking, you know, in this scene, they're walking down, and they actually stopped at some of those stands several times on their during the trip, particularly after they got stuck there and the budget had already been shot, and they okay, so which one do I want to use where? This one has, I think this one works better there because there's too much of that color which matches this color, and okay. I'll let this overlap the sidewalk. I should have put this photo here because I really don't, this sidewalk at least has her the silhouette of her shadow there. Okay, so that's a start. I'm going to use this cute little swimsuit. Again, I'm not sure which cluster. I think I might want to use the little car down here. So I'll use the swimsuit maybe right there. And I like the, put that there. Let's get the car. And I see something I need to prop up a bit. I let this, I didn't put any foam underneath there. So I'm gonna do that. Whoops, now this is stuck. Okay, and this can maybe go like that. Let me get one of these puffier pop dots. Kind of do that. And I like these stars maybe to fill in some of the white spaces, but should they be on there? And let's see, there's another one. Oops. I told you I was kind of hurrying through. Sorry about that. I'm recording this on Saturday. Okay, I like this sundress, but I think I'll save that. I'm gonna put this aside for the moment, and I'll pull this one up, which has some kind of generic images. And I toyed with the idea of maybe using these. Oh no. I spilled all my ladybugs. Okay, I will put them back there. I toyed with the idea of using these under here like this in between, but I think that might make it a little too busy. I like the colors, and I'd probably like them together, and maybe I'd even like how busy it would be, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, I can probably sneak that little circle that says love right in there, and I've got an ampersand that I could maybe sneak in under here, maybe. Can you even see it? Maybe right there. Okay, and I have a couple of little arrows that could maybe be added to the look, maybe tucked right in under these flowers. Nope, don't like that. Maybe off to the side like that. Okay. And if I did that one off to the side, I can probably do another one off to the side. So I'm going to bring in that red color and put it maybe right in here. Kind of hold that down so I don't pull it out. Just adding a little bit of color. I have some geotags, and I thought maybe oh, how about we were here? And it's in a green that I don't have anywhere else on the page, so I have to look for something else in that color green and add it in, so I've got a reason for it. I'm going to use one of these guys and put that maybe right here. And then just to have that color green down here, I'm going to take this, which is a speech bubble, but I'm going to use it as kind of a half circle. And maybe just kind of sneak it in right here underneath this purple flower. And it does a couple things. It gives it a white sort of background to rest on. Okay, so there's that green in in both clusters. I think I'm done here. Put that aside. This one is going to be tough. I've got a couple tiny stars that I might add over here with the bigger stars. And I have, let's see, there's this, oh no, I just knocked over all my squirrels. I should not have had them that way. Okay, this is an arrow that maybe could be used to do I like that? I don't like it. So I'm going to put it back. It's not bad, but I kind of wanted to keep it to just the two clusters. And that was defeating that purpose. Okay, so nothing else from here. There's a little word strip that says great. And I can put that maybe right there. So just to use one more little thing. Okay, on here I have, let's see, there are several things in the right colors. I like this that says Sweet Memory, and this is where I might make my exception to just in those two clusters. Well, you know, I could do it right there. Fortunately, these things don't stick very well. I have complained about that in the past. So if I did that right there, and then maybe I put something here, that might work. So that again brings in this red color. I'm repeating that red all over the place. And I'll repeat it again, even right here. this little tag that's kind of an oddball tag in that it's the tag part of it is kind of uneven, but let's see, where could I put that? I could put just the bottom part of it, just to add a little bit of color, maybe right in here. I need to cut a little more off of it. It kind of looks like it has washi tape holding the sheet of paper onto the clipboard, which is kind of a cute effect, and I've just kind of ruined it, but that's okay. Okay, so I added that there again for color. I think that may be it. I've got this, which I could kind of use here or here. I'll use it somewhere else. I love it and want to use it, but not right now. Okay, so that goes away. Here, I actually was toying with the idea of using the windmill, but I don't think I will. I think there's nothing here. I had the idea of maybe using this wood grain strip across underneath there, but I didn't want to take away from the clusters. Okay, and here's another one that has a couple things that are kind of cute. This one has this little pink tab with an orange flower. And that maybe no, it's meant to go someplace like this, but that violates my rule. So I'm not going to use anything here. I do maybe like this little strip of flowers. And it could maybe go right here under the car. Okay. Now, looking at my reserve collection here, I pulled this out a little bit because it had some florals that I thought I might add, but I'm fine with the florals that are there. And the only thing I may want to borrow from here would be the little chipboard sunglasses, which could maybe go, oh, where would we want them to go? Is it finished? Do I maybe need to stop what I'm doing here? Maybe right there to kind of handle the fact that that edge is not, that's not making contact very well. Okay. Okay, and I've got some tiny little hearts that are cute. So I'm gonna pull them out and add them to the little collection up here. That kind of gives me a little bit of a cluster. To add sequins to. Okay, I've got this little heart, which I could layer it because it's out of the chipboard thing. It'll never go back. So I'm gonna maybe put it right there. Okay. And I think I'm done. I don't see anything else here that needs to be there. I like the little seagull, but I don't have room for him. I like these tabs. I'm just gonna say, nope, I'm done. I'm gonna pull a, let's see, I'm gonna pull a ladybug to put over here. By Katie, and it's going to be coming out from the middle of those flowers. So that's cool. And let me get, there's a sailboat flare that I thought I would use on my next Puerto Rico page because they sell sailboats everywhere. But I don't know where it's going to go on this one. Maybe right in under there. That's cool. And I don't think I need a flare down here. So that'll be my only flare, and it brings in, you know, some of the colors that I have in here. So it's an oddball, strange looking, maybe a mix of papers that you wouldn't use. Oh, I know what I want. There are some word strips down here. So Good Times plus tan lines is a good one. And I can let that kind of go across there. And then one that can kind of come across here should be fairly short. So I'll do this one. It's in a color scheme that will show up on the red, especially since it's surrounded by white. So it says Paradise. And I'm going to see what I can do in the way of a title. Capture. I like capture for something like this because it's clearly about taking the photos of the place rather than the activities or the people. And to me, that's kind of and it gives me something to put across the ugly concrete there. So thank you for watching, and I'm really happy with the progress I'm making with my kit, and I intend to use it for tomorrow's Stash Dive Tuesday. So I'll be hauling it out again and using even more. And I may keep this Sunkissed collection beside me just for reference there too. So again, another great sketch from Lisa, and fun colors, and I always like that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.